What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Yes, sir, Campus Heroes is getting announced. Man, oh man, but the first thing we notice is they're 87s. We're going to go card by card, show you every single card that's in it, and then we're going to talk about some things maybe at the end. But first guy we want to look at is, I don't know how to say his name, but Denard. Denard, 85 speed corner, gets pick artist as his trait. Not bad. 85 zones, 87 man with the +3 man. That's good. That's good. I mean, that guy could probably make it, but I don't know how tall he is. The next guy, Robert Quinn. Yep, that's about all I can say. He's a bear. The next guy is Mike Hilton. He gets like deep in zone, something like that. I mean, he looks pretty good, but I want to say he's small. But hey, not a bad overall card. The next guy from the Bills, Tyler something. He's got lurker. If he's tall, it might be an okay user. Again, 87 overall. I really struggle with that, but I understand why they're doing it. I do understand. They don't want to make the 89s all man cards worthless. So they made them 87s. It makes sense. The next guy we have is Gary Zimmerman. Yes, a Viking. Yes. This guy is going to make my team. I'm excited to have him on my team. I'll welcome you to my team tomorrow, Gary Zimmerman. The next guy is Grant Delpit. Now, I will say he does get Acrobat, 89 zone. Actually, this card looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. Shaquille Barrett with Under Pressure. Under Pressure, if you guys haven't played with it yet, is pretty good, especially since the blitz meta with man. Zaven Collins, never heard of him. Don't know what this is, but he's a middle linebacker. I mean, we all know how middle linebackers play. Next guy, Junior Seau. Junior Seau coming to us with the Campus Heroes program. Enforcer kind of sucks this year. That's why I got Cam Chancellor. I thought it would be good, but it ended up not being good. I probably should have picked Micah Parsons, but it is what it is. 70 zone, you'd have to user him. Will Shields at right guard. Not a clue what this does, but it's overall, guys, it's a pretty good card, honestly, especially for theme teams, for any team, actually. Hines from the Colts looks pretty good. I mean, seriously, guys, a lot of these guys are going to make our lineups because they're going to be cheap. Cheaper options than going the 89 legend route or the 89 whatever. The good news for the 89s is they're not going to plummet as much as I thought. Next guy we got is Chase Young. Chase Young looking pretty solid. 88 finesse. Nice. Block sheds 86, 84 speed. This card, for whatever reason, always plays pretty well. Chase Young plays pretty well. DeMarco Murray. Yeah, I remember. Guys, I'm 42 years old. I've watched these guys. These guys have been on my fantasy teams before. I've been doing fantasy football for 30 years. Can you believe that? 30 years. Yesterday was the 30th year in my league. Man, I remember the good old days of writing your teams down on paper, checking the newspaper at school the next day. Holy cats. I'm not sure that was the good old days, by the way. Today's much easier, but card looks okay. Emmanuel Ogbah, left end. Again, El Toro, that's a pretty good one, especially if you user it. But I think for the Miami Dolphins, I think people will like it. Keith Jackson, 85 speed. Not a clue what that does, but 85 speed looks like a pretty good card. I'll be honest, though, I wish I see more Vikings here. Next guy we got is Marcus Mariota. 86 speed. Honestly, his stats look pretty good. Not a clue what that is, but his stats look pretty good. We got Carl Banks. Is this unpredictable, maybe? I have no idea, but looks pretty good. He'll be a pretty good power rusher. His speed's good. Finesse bad. Power move is great, though. The next guy, Laveska Chenault Jr., looks pretty good, guys. Honestly, I think he gets, it's either outside, I think it's outside apprentice. Honestly, he looks good. It's either outside apprentice or a slot apprentice. I have no idea. It's an apprentice. That's all I could tell you. But look at, short route running is great. Medium route running is pretty good. Deep route running obviously could be desired. But, overall, 85, pretty good. Jaguars fans should be definitely happy. LaMarcus Joyner, deep. Oh, he's got the good KO for deep zone. 89 zone. This guy's actually, I bet you he'll be good. Because with the ball hawk strat item, that'll be 91 or something like that. Plus, he's got decent speed. I think this card's going to be pretty good. Penei Sewell, not a clue. Honestly, he's not going to be on my team. Gary Zimmerman's so far the only guy going to be on my team. I got to cut my Vikings down, but because I gotta compete better. And right now, it's hard on these traits with these guys on my team. Next guy, Jim Taylor, the fullback. Okay. Honestly, this is okay. Like, everybody's going all-star direction and stuff like that, and I probably still would. But this card looks okay. Pat Elf, I can't pronounce his name. Was this guy a Viking at one point? I hope so. I really hope so. I'd love to have 2 offensive line. What? Did I really just say I'd love to have 2 offensive linemen Vikings? What is going on? Nelson Aguilar. I'll be honest, when I think of Nelson Aguilar, I think of a guy that drops a lot of passes. Could I be wrong? Yeah. Does that match up Nightmare? I think it is. And I'm not sure he's the tallest. I can't remember. But overall, I mean, right? Trevon Moehrig. This card, honestly, he plays pretty well. I can't tell you he doesn't. Pick artist, pretty good. Pretty good card. Defensive tackle, Merlin Olsen. Under pressure. Again, under pressure, guys. I'm telling you, it's kind of a glitch. The Raven, Haloti Ngata. Not bad. I can't remember, was that inside stuff maybe? If that's inside stuff, that's good. Now, these are the tier 3 baked on abilities, guys. You're going to be paying their full price, but, at least you don't have to pay, training for it. Mark Ingram. He's got short in? All right. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this card. The next guy from Seattle, Sidney Jones. Okay. Yes, sir. I like that. Honestly, that's really good. Sidney Jones might be good. He might be real good. Alan Faneca. We always need linemen, guys, and if it's going to be cheap, that's okay. Next guy we got is Brandon Cooks. Looks like he's got deep in. Now, I will say Brandon Cooks with an 87 speed, not ideal. If he's going to be out, you hope that he's a 90 speed or something like that. But, this card's going to be okay, but I still wouldn't take it above Justin Jefferson or Randy Moss. Derek Mason. Looks like he's got Slot Apprentice, 86 speed. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Am I a fan? Slot Apprentice, I'm a fan. He's got some pretty decent stats, though. And last but not least, the Minnesota Vikings. Get a lineman. Is that 3 linemen? I think that's 3 linemen we get to add to our team. I don't know why, but I'm excited. The next guy that we want to look at is Tim Tebow. You get him as a 79 overall. You got to earn stickers to upgrade him to an 87. Now, he gets like 3 different abilities when he gets to be an 87. They're pretty good, actually. I wouldn't say he's terrible, but it is going to be a little bit of a grind to get him. Here's the 87 overall when he gets all the way powered up. Not bad. 87 speed. It is what it is. Your first legend or not legend. Your first champion is going to be Derek Johnson. He gets Lurker for 1 AP. Good. Goodness gracious. 87 speed, 91, 87 zone, 91 power, 88 block. The guy looks like he's actually a monster. The next champion, Michael Crabtree. Wow. 80. He's going to hit the thresholds if you have that kind of, strategy item. But he's good. 89 speed. He's looking really good, guys. First thing you're going to notice is throughout the Campus Heroes program, you have lots of, 50 solos or something like that. You can earn an 87 account bound. Now, I think you'll still be able to put this in the set. I could be wrong. If it's based on last time, it has been able to go into sets, so maybe. Right here is your champion set. You can see it's going to take 5 87s to get Mr. Derek Johnson or Michael Crabtree. You do get all 5 of those players back as a count bound, so I'll definitely be doing this one time probably to get my 5 cards back. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest with you. There's a couple questions I have. One is, getting 84s. You need 80s and 84s to make an 87. You need 4 84s, which are called varsity players, and then you need 6 80s that are called underclassmen, and you can do some various sets to get to 80s, and then you can put the 80s to make 84s. Overall, it seems a little bit confusing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rerolls are. They did announce that there's going to be rerolls. They also announced that there's going to be an LTD announced tonight. So we're going to find out all about that. I mean, guys, I hope you guys prepared. I think 87s could crash. I mean, I think the 84 market's going to go down a little bit. I do think that you're going to see the 87, 86s, 85s go down a little bit now too. 88s, 89s probably hold steady for the most part. Maybe come down just a little bit. You know what the biggest question is today is market crash. Is there going to be a market crash today? I'm going to definitely be paying attention, because if it does, I'm going to be buying training. They also do have a house rules. The house rules is kind of, it's easy to understand, but they're trying to do too much. It's like credit hours. If you win a game, you get 100 credit hours. You need 5,000 credit hours to get the 87 account bound player. I mean, honestly, they're just doing too much at this point when it comes to that. But you know what? Let them do what they're gonna do. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna maybe play, but that's 50 wins that you have to have. 50 wins for an 87. This is why I stacked my coins, because now I don't have to spend so much time trying to get an 87. I could just go buy it. All right, guys, that's just a quick breakdown of the promo. I got all the information from Mortality. Go ahead, go on to Twitter, drop him a follow. You probably already have. He's got 51.8 thousand followers. Great job of getting the information out quick. Yeah, that's it. That's ultimately the promo. I will have another video coming out a little bit later on how to make coin this promo, because nothing really changes from promo to promo to promo. So we'll definitely be showing you and telling you how to make coins in this next promo. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. But that's it for me in this video. I'll see you later.